training camps for potential warriors, sectarian troopers within a secular state. As minorities grow fearful of their wrath, are India's Hindu nationalists threatening the country's stability? We asked journalist Mandakini Gahlot to investigate.
It's been 4 days since 150 Muslims fled their village and sought shelter in this police station 15 kilometers away. On May 25th, a mob of 2,000 heavily armed Hindus attacked the Muslim community in Atali, a village in the North Indian state of Haryana. The local Hindu community opposed plans to build a mosque in the village. When construction went ahead anyway, they took matters into their own hands.
देखो कैसा मारा है, देखो लील डलने हैं, कभी डंडे बरसाएं, पत्थर बजाएं.
Ishaq Nambardar has spent the last 4 days mediating with the police to try and secure protection for his community. For now, he and the other Muslim villagers are still too afraid to return home.
देखो मैंने दरवाजे से झाँक कर तो किसी के हाथ में तलवार, किसी के हाथ में कट्टा, मार दो, काट दो, इन मुल्लों को, कटुओं को मार दो. प्रशासन तो हमारे को यही है कि भाई तुम गांव जाओ, शांति बनी हुई है, शांति बनी हुई है. प्रशासन के सामने ही जब वो 2-3 बार झगड़े हो चुके हैं, जिस दिन ये झगड़ा हुआ था उस दिन भी पुलिस मौजूद थी वहाँ पर.
आपको ये कैसे पता कि ये हिंदू हैं? कुछ नारे बोल रहे थे
वो हर हर महादेव और क्या क्या इस तरीके से लगा रहे थे.
Most of the Muslim-owned houses and businesses in Atali have now been completely destroyed. There's still a lot of police everywhere, the police and the paramilitary, there's barricades everywhere, still a lot of tension in the air. The police will be deployed here in unusually large numbers over the next few months. But the battle lines are now clearly drawn, and many fear tensions may boil over into violence again. Atali is not an isolated case. It forms part of a larger pattern of violence against religious minorities. In 2013, one of the most notorious attacks occurred in Muzaffarnagar, a town in Uttar Pradesh. That incident left 62 people dead. According to a leading Christian rights group, at least 600 similar attacks have taken place since May 2014, when Narendra Modi, a Hindu nationalist and leader of the right-wing BJP party, became Prime Minister of India. 149 of these assaults were against Christians. The rest were targeted at the country's Muslim community. The attacks, say critics, are being orchestrated by Hindu nationalist groups affiliated to the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh or the RSS. Prime Minister Modi is a lifelong member of the RSS. In 2014, its backing was crucial in helping the BJP win the election. Since then, emboldened by the result, Modi's most extreme nationalist supporters have routinely taken to the streets, using violence and intimidation to press their claim for a purely Hindu India. But this is happening in a secular nation, where religious freedom is supposed to be enshrined in the constitution. My country, India, has always been home to a diverse mix of religions that have coexisted in relative harmony. But the news in recent months has been pretty disturbing. Each morning brings with it news of fresh and deadly attacks against minorities and others who dare to question the core beliefs of the movement. As a Hindu, I also believe that they've misappropriated my religion, whose core tenets continue to be peace and tolerance. Most attacks on minorities go unpunished. But when the authorities do dig a little deeper, the finger of suspicion usually points to radical groups affiliated to the RSS, like the Bajrang Dal, who consider themselves foot soldiers in the Hindu nationalist movement. The group is well known for its violent demonstrations. Today, they are patrolling the historic city of Agra, where they hope to stop cows from being butchered. For Hindus, the cow is a sacred animal. Aju Chauhan is their fiery and controversial leader.
देखिए उन लोगों को ये सोचना पड़ेगा कि अगर उन्हें हिंदुस्तान में रहना है तो उनको गाय माता को न खाएं और हिंदुओं की भावनाओं को आहत न करें, लेकिन अगर वो लोग हिंदू धर्म की भावनाओं को आहत करते हैं तो मैं कहता हूं उनको इस देश में रहने का अधिकार नहीं है कि ये चीज़ करने की कोशिश करते हैं तो उनको उसी भाषा में उनको जवाब दिया जाए.
The operation to rescue cows continues late into the night.
उन्हें पकड़ के हम यहाँ धुलाई कर देंगे अच्छी तरीके से, जान से नहीं मारेंगे लेकिन उस लेवल तक कर देंगे कि वो कम से कम आगे गाय को पकड़ने से पहले 10 बार सोचे. इस हालत में करके उसको फिर पुलिस को दे देते हैं.
Tonight, their hopes are dashed by the arrival of the police. Authorities have kept a close eye on the Bajrang Dal ever since a similar operation turned violent 15 days ago. After his group attacked Muslim truck drivers for transporting cows, Aju had to spend a night in jail. But the crackdown has done little to restrain them. Bajrang Dal does not limit itself to ambushing truck drivers. Aju rose to national fame in December 2014 when he was accused of orchestrating the forced religious conversion of a group of Muslim ragpickers. An incident that was picked up by the national media and triggered a huge controversy. Since then, hundreds more of these conversions have taken place across the country. Like all radical Hindu nationalists, the young men of Bajrang Dal draw on the ideology of the RSS. The organization promotes these views at training camps across the country, such as this one in Uttar Pradesh. 500 students have spent the last 21 days here receiving training in RSS doctrine. They've also been taught how to handle weapons. Today, they're preparing to put their new skills on display at a military-style passing out parade. The RSS is notoriously wary of the media. But with a little help from Aju Chauhan, we were given access to the ceremony.
ये जो आरएसएस और बजरंग दल है उसमें मोटा-मोटा अंतर क्या है?
ये राष्ट्रीय स्वयंसेवक संघ जो है वो चरित्र निर्माण करता है. हम लोग स्वयंसेवकों को बच्चों को स्वयंसेवक बना करके उनको देश और सभ्यता के बारे में संस्कार देते हैं. और राष्ट्रीय स्वयंसेवक संघ जो है एक क्लास ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है. बजरंग दल जो है वो मास ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है. मास ऑर्गेनाइजेशन अर्थात जितने भी सड़क के कार्यक्रम है या क्रांति के कार्यक्रम है जहां हम लोगों को आक्रोश व्यक्त करना है, सड़क पर आकर के डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन करना है, प्रदर्शन करना है, उस तरीके के कार्य सारे के सारे बजरंग दल करता है.
The RSS has honed its ideology over the years and in Narendra Modi has found its most prominent member. He joined the RSS at a young age and rose through its ranks before becoming a successful politician.
स्वागत प्रणाम 1 2 3
Despite attempts to publicly distance himself from the organization, RSS members believe Modi is a leader who will help promote Hindu supremacy. He has come under regular fire for his links to the nationalist organization, most recently for attending an RSS conclave where, amongst other things, the country's foreign and economic policies were discussed.
The Congress has alleged that the meet is a violation of the Constitution and the government a puppet in the hands of the RSS.
The RSS is well known for its chauvinistic military displays, and they do so under a saffron banner designed to resemble the robes traditionally worn by Hindu religious leaders. As a result, attempts by Hindu nationalists to influence public policy are often referred to as saffronization. Amongst the nations that the RSS admires the most is Israel.
छोटी सी भूमि है फिलिस्तीन की, उस सारी भूमि को उन्होंने अपने परिश्रम के बलबूते पर आज बिल्कुल उपवन बना दिया है। हम देश के अधिकतर लोगों में नागरिक गुण विकसित करना चाहते हैं। हम सारे देश को बना लेंगे क्या? ऐसा भी नहीं है, बिल्कुल गलतफहमी हमें नहीं है। हम तो कहते हैं कि 3% लोग केवल हमारे इस विचार में इस तरह लाइनों में बैठना शुरू कर दें, हम सारे देश का चित्र बदल देंगे।
The RSS's growing influence within the government is a matter of concern for many political analysts in India. Gurpreet Mahajan is a professor at the Center for Political Studies. She's convinced that the Hindu movement is determined to have a greater say in how the Modi government shapes policy in the coming years.
You know, these groups have always been very close